Hola. Oh, I just realized I forgot to do something. I forgot to do something. Hold on. I completely forgot. Okay. Let me see if I can. Sorry. I'm looking for this. Where is it? Is this? I think this is it. Ooh. There's the story of them. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that down. Hey, you guys, my name is Adrienne. I'm Capricorn Tigress of Astrology Look Inside, Guidance and Gifts. And I decided I was gonna come live because, well, TikTok's been bothering me to go live, and I'm one of those people, I hate going live, but I love going live. I know it sounds silly, but I hate going live, but I love going live. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm gonna put both of these here because I had in my mind, I said to myself, I said, look, I'm gonna come here and I'm going to promote this wig that I'm wearing, right? This thing. Like, I had this whole idea. I was going to do it. I just went and looked, and you know what, you guys? There are only like 3 of these left. 3 of these wigs. That's it. Like, if you want anything that looks remotely like this, and by the way, this is so easy. I'm just saying. Easy breezy, you know what I'm saying? So if you really, and it is so inexpensive, I'm not even going to tell you, I'm going to let y'all go check it out. It's easy breezy. So if you want to get it, there's like 3. Okay, I thought I was going to do this whole big thing. 3. Now I put another one up that looks remote, a lot like it, but there's only 13 of those. So if you feeling this at all, run. Okay, I'm just saying. I thought I had way more to share. I'm serious. Run. But it is available, and if you want it, it is there. You know what I'm saying? Run. Just saying. Because this hair is everything. I ain't even look. This hair is all that. Is that a bag of chips? I don't got to do nothing. I just put it on and mama's just looking hot. Okay? So if you want something like this, like I say, you better run. Because I got 2 that look similar. There's 3. And then there's one that looks similar to this. And it will get you the same results. But there is not a lot of stock, y'all. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. But I did say it's a full moon, so if anyone wants to get a reading with me, I will do that. But this hair ain't gonna last long, and it is so soft. It is like triple thick. Anyone who buys hair online, you know what I'm talking about, right? Because if you get those, usually at this price, you're not getting this kind of thickness. You're just not. And so I love that it is thick. The Bailey hair is gorgeous. You just comb it out. It's just perfect. No matter what you do, I love it. It's gorgeous, gorgeous hair. And so it's an honor to actually come and share that with you guys. And thank you for tuning in. But like I said, if you want it, y'all better run. Okay. Y'all better run. That hair is not lasting long. I'm serious. Because it is so pretty and it is so inexpensive. And if you're like me, I went crazy. I went crazy on the hair here on TikTok. I don't know if anyone else went crazy on TikTok hair. But I went crazy on TikTok hair. First I got one. And I was happy with that. Then I got some more. And I was happy with that. I went and got like 6 more, y'all. I'm addicted. Okay. I want you to know the TikTok hair. So if it looks good on mama, you know it's most likely going to look good on you. Because I'm I always figure I look just like everybody else. But the hair is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Just saying. Anyway, I made some kind of special. Like if I get, I forget it was like a friendship thingy, I will do card reading for you guys because tomorrow is the full moon. Anyone follow that kind of thing about the moon and the sun and all that kind of stuff? Because that's interesting stuff too. But my main purpose was just to come here and share the hair and just share how beautiful the hair is that I got on TikTok. You know what I mean? Which I'm always amazed at how beautiful the hair is on TikTok. And how inexpensive it is to actually invest in getting the hair here on TikTok. The wigs on TikTok are gorgeous. Admit it. Admit it. It doesn't matter what color you get. If you got it on TikTok, it's probably beautiful. I'm just saying. Now, if you've had some bad experiences, share that with me because I've yet to have a bad experience. I've had some bad Temu experiences. I'm just saying. Am I allowed to say that? I shouldn't say that. But I have had some really beautiful experiences with the hair here on TikTok. So, I just wanted to share that with everyone here. I'm going to put on this song here because this song... Wait a minute, is this the one I was thinking about? No. I don't know, but this song is good. So I'm going to put this up a little bit. And you guys, like I said, I am not a big go live person. So I bounce around a lot. I've got ADHD. It is what it is, okay? But I am promoting the hair. So if that's something that interests you, run to get it because there was not very much of the hair, okay? The other thing I wanted to talk about, because I am an astrologer. I know a lot of people, they're not into astrology and stuff like that, but I've been into it since the 70s. And I don't want to go into my age, but I love it. And I do know that the full moon does make a big difference in what happens in general. We're going to have the full moon in Scorpio. It's happening at 4 degrees of Scorpio. If you're a Scorpio, you have Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon, you're going to really feel this. And the thing about Scorpio is that Scorpio is intense. So expect a lot of intensity going on. Depending on what house it is in, is going to show where the intensity is. So give you an example. I know this is going to happen in my 9th house. I'm just hoping there's not going to be anything legal. 9th house usually is legal. Here I am talking about astrology in the middle of the night. Maybe that's what it is, right? That's kind of spiritual because the 9th house also is sort of spiritual and kind of like your dogma. So, I mean, here I am talking about astrology. So that could be part of it. But depending on what house it falls in, and I'll just quickly go through it because that's what I'm doing. And meanwhile, while I'm doing this, anyone who is interested in the hair, I did put a link up somewhere. I attached a product. So if you like this hair is available. Okay. There's 3 of this particular style and I put a secondary style. There was just about 11 of them. So, you know, if you like to get it, it is available. Anyway, I'm going to go through the houses really quick with, you know, this Scorpio moon and how it could potentially affect you. So if you've got Scorpio in your first house, that means it's going to affect you really deeply on a personal level, physical level. You'll feel it physically. Like everyone else might be normal, but I'm not sure how normal a Scorpio with Scorpio rising would be with the full moon going through their house. That's intensity, okay? And you might feel that if you have this going through your first house. It could affect you physically. It could give you headaches, nosebleed, head, okay, first house. So it could affect your face, your head, your physical body, anything like that. But it's intensity. A lot of it just comes out as a lot of emotion or tears. And someone had wanted to come in. Oh, you know what? Is that one of my friends? My issue is I'm going to decline you, not because I don't want to have you here as my sweet friend, but I'm going to do it at the end. I tell you why, because I'm really bad when it comes to adding guests and then getting rid of them. So when I add the guests, I want to be at the end so it doesn't matter what happens. And I could just end things at that point. So hang on, I'll add you at the end. I tell you what, I'll do that. So a second house, money. The second house always has something to do with something physical, like money. The funny thing too is that the second house is the opposite house of where Scorpio normally is. So it's going to feel like opposite day in a way when it comes to money. I would be really cautious. The funny thing is that could manifest in a positive way. If you don't normally have a lot of money, opposite day could be a lot of money. I mean, it's the second house after all. So, you know, third house, it's communication. And it could be your neighborhood, it could be neighbors. Oh, and it's, you know, it's a full moon, right? So, which means like if your neighbors are coming at you weird or something like that, some kind of emotional thing comes up, you know, unless you want to get into it with them, back on off, because that could escalate pretty quickly with a full moon. A full moon is called quick escalation. Okay, so if your neighbors are acting kind of funky, give it a day, maybe two, and come back. Don't deal with it. You know what I mean? Save yourself. Yeah. Okay, fourth house. It's your home or your family. It could be children. It could be you, like if you're a mother, or it could be your mother, or it just be family in general, your home life. It could just, you want to sit home and chill and watch Netflix. That's how it manifests for you. I mean, the funny thing is the fourth house is the opposite of the 10th house, which is your career. So it might be that your career is not doing great tomorrow, or you might decide to stay home and play hooky. I don't know. It's your life, but I'm just saying it's opposite your career. It may affect you in that way. Okay. Fifth house is usually children, but it could just be fun. Fifth house is fun. To me, the fifth house is the most fun house. It's the best house. Anybody who's got anything like their sun or moon in the fifth house, I am so jealous of you, okay? Because it's a full moon, and take advantage of it and go play the lotto, for goodness sake. Okay, sixth house, your health, most likely, or it's just like boring. I know that sounds bad. I'm sorry. Sixth house is monotonous stuff. It's the stuff that we got to do, but we don't want to do it, but we got to do it. It's our job. It's the report that's due by midnight, you know, whatever. It's that. So I wouldn't get yourself all worked up. Like, don't have a hissy fit over something, but it could be that you've got some deadline, something comes up, and watch your health. The sixth house is also health. Seventh house, it could affect your relationships with other people. And Lord, I just realized seventh house, it could really affect stuff. Because, okay, seventh house, it's going to be like Taurus and on that side, and Scorpio would be, you know, on the other. And the full moon is going to be opposing the sun, right? But someone, you could have an enemy or open enemy, or it could just be a partner, but it could be an enemy. So, it's the middle of the week at work. It could be somebody from work. I don't know. I would just be on my P's and Q's. I would watch everybody around me, make sure everybody is on my side. Watch out for enemies. Sometimes it's partnerships, though. It could be you find your one tomorrow. I'm not trying to give nobody false hope, but I'm saying the moon's full in the 7th house. When the moon is in the 7th house. Okay, anyway, 8th house. 8th house is, it could be money, but I always say sex. Maybe I shouldn't say sex. So if you ain't, I'm just saying, if you want, 8th house, full moon, that's sex. But it could also be that you're reaching out to, say, a therapist, someone you can trust. 8th house is your secrets. Maybe you got something you want to tell somebody, or somebody's got something they want to tell you. They end up on your shoulder telling you all their business, or you doing that to somebody because you got emotional because the moon's in your 8th house. Moon in the 9th house is, well, I got it. Like I said earlier, it's dogma, but it could be travel. It could have travel. It could be the police. It could be law. You could get wrapped up in politics. Lord, don't get all into the Trump stuff. Have y'all noticed I've been trying to stay away from the Trump stuff? I really have been trying to stay away from the Trump stuff. I'm just saying. But some people with the moon full in the 9th house, I mean, don't be the guy who went and lit himself on fire, okay? That. Because wherever the moon is full, it's big, it's shining, it's waxing moon. And the 9th house is politics. So tomorrow, stay away from politics. I'm going to tell myself that, okay? I'm going to tell myself. Okay, 10th house, career. It is also your reputation. It is the way, your image, the way people see you, all of that. It could also be your boss. Yeah. The 10th house sometimes indicates people who have power over us. So it's full. They might not be in a great mood, or you might not be in a good mood. I would not go and ask for a raise. Just saying. I would put that off, because it could go really south, and I mean really south. So I wouldn't do it. 11th house, a lot of people think the 11th house is the worst house of the zodiac. I don't. I know I think the 5th house is the best house, but I don't necessarily think 11th is the worst. It is your hopes, dreams, and wishes, and it is friendships, and it is groups and associations. And a lot of times, it might be that you're dealing with a bunch of other people who have maybe a power to make a decision over something that affects you emotionally. It could be a group of people that affect you emotionally. It could be something that's going on social media, because I have discovered that the 11th house really does more closely align with social media than the 3rd house, in my opinion. But that's me. That's the way I do it. I pick up a lot of 11th house with social media. Okay, it's other people in your business. Really, it is. A lot of people don't see it that way, but that's the way I see it. So you might be dealing with a lot of that. Depending on what. All right. So, 12th house, 12th house is dealing with our deep, it's not so much hidden, but they're supposed to be hidden, but our what's the right word I'm trying to say? It's our subconscious motives, or unconscious motives, but it is the things that really we shouldn't be doing. Like, I know that at this age, I should not be doing some of the things I'm doing. It's not good for my health to do some of the things I do. But I tell myself I'm a lot younger than I am, still doing the stuff I was doing 30 years ago, acting like I can still get away with it. And that's very 12th house. 12th house is where we fool ourselves into believing something we shouldn't be doing. Now, here's something else. 12th house is also secrets. 8th house is secrets too, but the 12th house is really secrets, okay? And it's like hidden things. So, like, let me just say this. If you got a side piece and it's hidden, I don't know if you should be seeing them tomorrow because you might get found out. It's a full moon. I mean, you know, full moon, it gets big. It's big, remember. And Scorpio in the 12th house is sneaky anyway, so. If this full moon is happening in your 12th house, sneaky old Scorpio in the 12th house, ooh, you're going to get found out. I'm just saying. Don't do nothing sneaky. You better be good. It's the full moon. Some of your enemies coming back to get you. I wouldn't do it. Better be good. Anyway, as you can tell, when I do astrology, I do street astrology. I've been doing astrology for over 40 years. And before you say something about me and my age, I am old enough. I ain't got to tell you my exact age, but I'm old enough. I started in 1977. I'm a double Capricorn, you see. Double Capricorns don't age like everybody else. I mean, it's true. I age somewhere in the middle and then I stop and then I start reversing. It's what happens for Capricorns. You will read that somewhere if you will follow astrology, that Capricorns age in reverse. And you're going to be like, that's crazy. Ain't no such thing as aging in reverse. I lost 300 pounds, got out of a wheelchair, and married a man who thought I was 38. That's the kind of things that happen. Capricorns, right? Anyway, and by the way, the signs who should be doing well with this full moon in Scorpio tomorrow, Capricorn. Capricorn, you're getting it on both ends. I don't know what's going down, but I hope something good is going down. I hope I got money coming. I hope I got something good going, because Scorpio sextiles Capricorn and Taurus trines Capricorn. So you feel the love, Capricorn. Feel the love. Virgo, it's not too bad for you either, Virgo. There's still a couple of things in Pisces messing with Virgo, but I think Virgo should have a good day as well, because Virgo also sextiles Scorpio and Virgo trines Taurus. So I think the earth signs are going to do well. I think for the most part, the water signs, Pisces and Cancer, you guys should be have a great day tomorrow as well. Scorpio, like I said, unless you got that 12th house, if you got that 12th house, like I said, don't do nothing dirty. You're gonna get found out. If you doing some dirt and you're a Scorpio tomorrow and it falls in your 12th house, you're getting found out. And don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, you think you're gonna be sneaky, you ain't gonna be sneaky. Everybody gonna know what you up to. Everybody. It's like a beacon of light all shining in your business, all your secrets all exposed. I'm just saying, I wouldn't do it if I were you. Just saying. Anyway, you guys, I had said if somebody does that little friendship thing, I will do I would do readings for you guys. So let me know. Oh, wait. That scared me. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. They got something going on my news here. Hold on, let me see. Lord. Oh my God. Wait. Hold on, Lord. Oh, Lord, it then stole the child and going to Mexico. Lord, wait a minute. Is this? Oh God. A child abduction. Sorry, you guys. They cut into my TV, cut all into my business.
Has hidden a $5 bill in his shoe. First one to get it out of there.
Okay, so sorry about that. That was weird. Okay, so what happened was there was a child abduction here in Washington State. They said they're headed down to Mexico with this child. Just interrupted everything I was doing. Now, let me just say this. That is very full moon, having a child abducted. Like, oh gosh. I can't even, like, the parents of that child, that's very full moon. That's going on right there. And I just hope they find that child alive, whatever's going on with that. So that was a crazy interruption. because I was talking about the full moon in Scorpio of all things. You know, the funny thing about Scorpio and the moon, but Scorpio in general, the moon is connected with Cancer. It's the ruler of Cancer, so it's watery. The moon is very watery. It's very subjective, and Scorpio is very emotional, and in their own way, they're very subjective too. I just want Scorpios to find a way to stay grounded. And what I mean by that is I'm sensing a lot of water, right? It just feels like a rush, like a current, like it feels like a current, a rush of water. And I feel like some Scorpios can get swept up in it. So the best way to avoid being swept up in it is to make sure you're grounded tomorrow. Some of the ways you can do that are kind of easy. I mean, you can go and just take your shoes off and walk outside. That's one way. Another way, and I've done this for years and I never realized that's what I was doing, is to take your hands and run it underwater. Now, I often do that with hot water. Like, I'll take my hands and put my hands under hot water, because sometimes I'll just feel cold. I don't know if anyone else does this, but like I'll just start feeling cold for some reason and I'll put my hands under hot water. Well, that is a way of grounding yourself. So if you ever feel like you're not grounded, or you're feeling, I don't know, like otherworldly, like I sometimes feel that way, like I'm outside of my body almost, right? Very otherworldly. That is one way you can get yourself back, okay, is to put your hands underwater or put your feet on earth, on dirt, on grass, on cement even, but, you know, shoeless. There's other ways to get grounded too, but those are quick. You know, as a spiritual healer, we have this thing we call the Dantian, which is really like our lower abdomen down low, and it's like if you push in low, like about 2 to 3 inches in your lower Dantian, down your lower abdomen area, it grounds you. Because a lot of times, and I'm guilty of this, I have Neptune on the midheaven by birth. I am an air child, okay? So I've already skipped around and did like 5 things while I've been doing this. I'm pitching the hair. I'm still pitching the hair if there's any left. I'm offering readings if anyone wants to, you know, that's available if anyone makes that offer. And just talking, just running my mouth. So I do a lot. I also have ADHD, so it's easy to do that. So the thing is, I learned about how to ground myself as a spiritual healer. And one of the things we learned was about just using the area of that lower abdomen area, pushing in for about 2 inches. That's the Dantian area, if I'm saying that right. And it really does ground you, because a lot of times we think we're here in our bodies and we're not here in our bodies. I know that sounds kind of woo-woo, but I know what I'm saying. We're here, but a lot of us astro travel. A lot of us go outside of our bodies for many, like a lot of it is subconscious, thinking. There's a lot of reasons why people are not really in their bodies when you think they are. You can have a conversation with someone, they're not there. They ain't heard a word you said, because they weren't there emotionally or spiritually, maybe not even, physically, they're not really there, just their body's there, but their spirit is elsewhere. And a lot of us live that way. We live that way. Our spirits are elsewhere. When I was younger, and my daughter was younger, one of the things that my daughter said she was able to do was to travel outside of her body. Now, this is going to be a weird story, but I'm going to tell it. So she had told me, even as a young child, that she was able to do this traveling. And she had said that at one point she had saw a fire. She was helping people in this fire. And I remember looking at the paper, like a day or two later, and there had been a fire. Now, she was young, and I doubt she, in the physical form that she was in as a young baby, could have been actually helping anyone. But what if she was still connected to a prior, I don't know, life experience? I have no clue how the entire astral travel, astral projection really works, especially when they're really young like that. But some people just have this ability to connect with other planes, other realities, okay? And how do you explain it? I can't explain it. I mean, right? They can come back and explain it to you. They can describe things in other countries. That is an entire skill. There's just some things about the human mind that we have not been able to figure out yet. We've not been able to determine why some people have that ability and why some people don't. But the ability to astro travel and even come back and explain what it was that you saw, and then have that confirmed by an outside source, that's been done. That's amazing. That's amazing. It does kind of prove that we don't, most of us don't use enough of our brain power, that we have more brain power than we realize we have. And so that's interesting, right? Very interesting. Anyway, I just wanted to come and like I said, come and share this hair, which are like 3. I don't know if anyone managed to get any of it, but there's like 3 of these left. I found out after I went live, there's only 3. And then there was another one. I put another one that's very similar to this because I have this, okay? So if you really like this style and you really want to get this style, I would act really fast because, like I said, there were 3, okay, of these. And it's so easy. It's so inexpensive, easy styling, great color. I love it, easy breezy. And I highly recommend it for anybody who would love to have an easy style they can just throw on and do whatever it is they need to do. So I hope that my information tonight has been helpful. I don't know if anyone ever gave me the little friendship thing, so I'm not going to do the readings. I'll do them on YouTube. I tell you that. I'll do it on YouTube. And I'll post it there. But I will just let everyone know that, happy full moon to you. I hope you have a beautiful, safe full moon. And I hope you get whatever, your wish is, because it's waxing. So, go for it big, whatever it is. It's a full moon. Always go for it big on a full moon. Okay? That is my advice to everybody. Go for the gusto. Go for it. Okay? So let's put on some good music. I like dancing on out. Let's see what music I got here. See if I got some good songs to play. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Hey. It's been so much fun. Yeah. Much love to you. Disco song. Take me back to the day. Hey. Oh. Hey. Hey. This is straight up disco. I love it. Hey. I did say I would let some people come on live at the end, didn't I? I might let you guys come on. Want to come and party with me? Who has a disco dance? It's been so much fun. I'll be back. I'll be back. Bye.